Greene County basketball is on the air. And
at the beginning of Ridley Scott's 2000 screenplay Gladiator, the Roman general Maximus Decimus Meridius addressed his troops before entering battle. And in this address, Maximus famously notes, "What we do in life echoes in eternity." We see the same sentiment embodied in the realm of sports. Little actions, moments, phrases, and decisions compounding one by one, and on down the line they go, like little dominoes toppling over one another and creating immeasurable amounts of change, of impact, of significance long after we're gone. And in sports, names, well, they certainly had that same effect. Hollowell, Brymer, Shelton, a foundation laid back in 1978, nearly 5 decades old, paving the way for names still creating ripples in history, like Lowry and Barner, Riddle, Garrett and Crosby, to Foster and Knight, from Kennedy to Mason and Dabney, and more recent names like Lowry and Rhodes and Dupill. Modern-day gladiators, to be sure, still cementing their legacies, but as I think we know by now, you're never quite sure exactly when that legacy is done writing itself. Hello and good evening, everyone. Matthew Palazzo here at Greeneville High School saying hello, welcome in, and on behalf of Greene Sports Zone, welcome to history as we shine the spotlight upon the mats here at Greeneville High School tonight for the first time ever. I'm just delighted and overjoyed to be with you here tonight, and we're acting out our mission statement here at Greene Sports Zone in real time, too, sharing in the legacy of our local athletes. And speaking of that legacy, speaking of names who will surely live in Green Devil wrestling infamy, we turn and say hello to a very special guest with us here this evening, Jimmy Bowman, our color analyst for the evening, a Devil Wrestling alum, a graduate at Greeneville High School back in 2015. Jimmy, so glad that you could join us here tonight and provide your expertise in the realm of wrestling, an expertise that I certainly lack. Derek probably lacks as well, but we're glad you're on board here tonight to describe all the action for us.
Listen, I'm extremely blessed to be here. I watch you and Derek and everyone else involved in the live broadcasts, and I just have such respect for you guys. I'm very excited to do this, very excited to be back on my old stomping grounds. I probably don't crack the top 25 all-time list for Greeneville wrestlers, but that's a good thing. The storied history behind Greeneville wrestling, it will live in East Tennessee lore for forever, and I'm happy to be a small part of that.
Well, storied it is indeed, and we'll get into that as the broadcast goes along today. It is senior night tonight at Greeneville High School, so we'll get a chance to see the two Greeneville seniors on the mats here tonight, and they'll also honor them before the match starts as well. You also talked about it last time out. They were awarded those special You called them?
Yes, the specialty singlets.
Yes, singlets,
So
yes.
I actually got the chance to be here and film for that. We had Hunter Shelton and Gabe Oakley both got their 100th pin the prior week before, and they got specialty singlets with the 100 on the leg, and that's so awesome. I think that's such a cool testament to their hard work. There are seniors tonight, and to accomplish 100 wins, I mean, I don't think you guys understand how hard the grueling practices, the sleepless nights, the hunger from cutting weight. Not a lot of kids get to 100 wins in high school wrestling. So shout out to them. Glad to be a small part of that and make a video for them even.
It's special, and I know you're accustomed to being behind the camera. Filming for the wrestling team, a couple matches already. You saw him at the F5 duels earlier on. You saw him in that match that went over Davy Crockett earlier. So this is a team that you're kind of familiar with. Now, as far as Chuckey-Doak, West Greene, and Cocke County go, not as familiar with those other programs, but this is a Greeneville team that you're kind of used to seeing. And you talked to me yesterday about it. It's just an exciting team. The style of wrestling that they bring to the mats night in, night out. It's a sight to behold, and I think the fans in attendance here tonight are in for a treat.
Absolutely, yeah. I think they're an extremely fun team, an extremely disciplined team, but even off the wrestling mat, Matthew, they're such good kids. They're well-spoken. They're well-mannered. They say yes, sir, no, sir, and it's just an honor to get to cover a team like that, especially. You talk about they've taken 5 losses on the year, and 2 of those were Tennessee teams. The other 3 teams, you got a team from Kentucky, a team from South Carolina, and a team from North Carolina. So, just an awesome pedigree and awesome kids all around as well.
And I know this time of the year, I know basketball gets a lot of the headway. Back in fall, football, volleyball, they get a lot of the headway. Coming up, we have our spring sports, and obviously baseball and softball take the front seat, but we've been able to cover sports like middle school athletics and like bowling this season. Wrestling, we're supposed to come and see this wrestling team earlier in December, but that match with Jefferson County gets postponed or canceled due to the flu. So I'm just glad that we're able to come and we're able to see this Devil wrestling team for the first time. And how special is it, Derek and Jimmy both, that we get to be here and we get to kind of further just share in these athletes and their legacies. And despite it not being a major sport per se, but still get to witness. I mean, this is still high-level competition. This is athletic prowess at its highest too. How cool is it? Touch on that a little bit on what it means to be here tonight.
Oh, it's amazing. The lesser known sports. You've got tennis. You've got swimming, bowling. For Green Sports Zone to be able to cover all this stuff, it truly is a step in the right direction, I believe, towards shining a spotlight on these underrepresented sports, and I think we're doing a good job of it, truthfully.
So you talked about the singlets, the 100-pin singlets, and we'll see 2 of those seniors honored here before the match. We'll step aside, and we'll kind of let Coach Shelton, we'll let the MC down on the floor, if you will, to kind of take the reins for that Senior Day ceremony. Before we get to that, though, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have our Senior Day ceremony here at the District 2 duels at Greeneville High School. But before that, let's hear from our sponsors. Again, this is First Horizon here, First Horizon Green Sports Zone in collaboration on a wonderful Tuesday evening for some high school wrestling. You're listening to the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week presented by Green Sports Zone.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greeneville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greeneville, where we will save you money.
Tommy's Plumbing has been in business for 30 years, and we're still growing because we treat our customers like family. We are proud to do any job from kitchen faucet installation to a complete home repipe. Tommy's Plumbing offers warranties on most products installed by our technicians. When the job is done, our friendly professionals make sure to clean up. We invite you to visit our new showroom in Jonesboro to see our quality products for yourself. Tommy's is the only one to call when you need a fast, reliable, professional plumber in the Tri-Cities.
And once again, we welcome
Greene
you back
County
here
basketball
from
is
Greeneville
on
High
the
School,
air.
the District
And
2
now,
duel.
Matthew
Greeneville,
Palazzo.
Chuckey-Doak, West Greene, and Cocke County. Matthew Palazzo saying hello once again. Jimmy Bowman to my right. Derek Tarleton, our cameraman and producer for the evening. Glad you could join us for tonight's First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week. Jimmy, we talked about it already. 4 teams here tonight, but more of a round-robin type of contest. And before we get to the inner workings of the match itself, we talked about it being senior night here at Greeneville High School. So without further ado, we're going to turn it over to Coach Randy Shelton and kind of let him talk about these seniors, the 2 seniors for the Greeneville Green Devils, and what they mean to this program. So we're going to take a step back and allow Coach Shelton to introduce both seniors. That's Gabe Oakley, and that is Hunter Shelton. So here's Coach Shelton, on the 2 Green Devil seniors.
He's being escorted up by his parents, Jamie and Aaron Oakley. He was 4th in the state last year. He has a 35 on the ACT. He plans to go to UTK, major in engineering. He also wrote in here that he was my favorite, or I was his favorite, I'm not sure which. His hobbies are sports betting. His career record is 122 and 35, and his record this year is 37 and 7 with 18 wins. Our next senior is Hunter Shelton. Hunter's been escorted out by Josh and Katie Shelton. His career record is 111 and 27. He's 40 and 5 this season. He's a 3-time region finalist. He plans to pursue landscaping and start his own mowing and landscaping company. His hobby is fishing. Anybody that'd like to get, stay out there a second, guys. Anybody that needs to come down and get some pictures, you're more than welcome to come down and get some pictures. And then we'll get started here in just a second.
So we just heard from Coach Shelton, the 2 Green Devils seniors on the mat this season. That's Gabe Oakley and it's Hunter Shelton. Both, as Jimmy talked about earlier on, 100-plus win careers out of the 2 of them. Gabe Oakley, a 122 and 35 career record. Hunter Shelton, 111 and 27 career record. A 40-win season already this year for Hunter Shelton. But like you said, Jimmy, 2 kids who are just good kids, right? Yes, sir, no, sir, and just great-mannered young adults, and can't wait to see the type of people they become.
Yeah, absolutely. And they, Coach Shelton talked about their future prospects, and, what 2 great individuals. I can't wait to see them wrestle tonight.
And Coach Clinton Hahn of the West Greene Buffaloes introducing the Buffaloes lone senior. That's Andrew Freshour. Freshour fighting at the 132-pound division with a 19-11 record this season. So good hat tip there from Coach Hahn honoring the lone Buffalo wrestling senior.
This battle will be West Greene versus Cocke County.
So, Jimmy, going back to what we were touching on before the Senior Day ceremony, tonight a little different, a dual meet, and maybe you could describe that a little bit better than I could for some of the viewers at home tuning in for the first time. But essentially a round robin, right? We'll have the 4 teams, and they'll each get a chance to play the other. And first up, we'll see Greeneville, and we will see Chuckey-Doak on the other mat, which we won't get a chance to see on the camera view. It will be the other 2 schools in West Greene and Cocke County. And on down the line we go. It'll be 3 rounds. Essentially, all the teams are going to play each other. But up first, we'll get the chance to see Greeneville and Chuckey-Doak. Couldn't be more excited to get things started on that left mat.
Absolutely. So we'll have 14 weight classes starting at the 106 division. And right now we're kicking off the coin toss to see who starts us off for advantage. But structurally, 14 weight classes. A pin is worth 6 for your team. A technical fall is worth 5. A major decision is worth 4. And an actual decision is worth 3. So we'll keep you updated on these team scores. Yep. And everything looks good to go. I believe we're about to get started in this 106-pound division. I believe that should be Caden Stills.
And then you talked to me yesterday about the wrestling. You see a lot more of those forfeits, and we were going on down the line of a Chuckey-Doak or a West Greene, teams that may not have all the wrestlers for a certain weight division. And so what happens if Chuckey-Doak trots out a winner in the 106 division like we just saw here, and Greeneville is unable to field a 106 wrestler?
Exactly. So Caden still just got his hand raised for a forfeit, so that means Chuckey-Doak will receive 16 points, and a win will go on Caden Still's record. So good for him.
So there you go. Just
Exactly.
simple enough. And we move on down the line. So now we
Absolutely.
go to 113, and Christian Tomas Padilla is no longer, he doesn't have an opponent, so he has his hand raised in forfeit. So we're tied up at 6-6 now.
It is 6-6, and I believe right now we're going to see Ayan Hollifield and Carson Hurst out there.
Yeah, two underclassmen, very, very young teams in Greeneville and Chuckey-Doak. So a freshman and sophomore going back and forth. Carson Hurst, a 21-14 record on the season.
Great takedown. Wow, that was fast.
That's lightning quick, the way he got to that back.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's going to try and spiral ride and crush his opponent down. Oh. He's controlling well. He needs to stay behind those elbows and kind of work that spiral ride a little bit more. He needs to keep that left arm in the crotch up. Good reversal there if he can keep this leg. He needs to double off and swing his arm out. Right now he's kind of stuck on that one leg. He's going to try and step over here. Good job on Carson to keep that position. Ayan stepping up here. Oh, he gets returned.
50 seconds left in round one. Hurst leading Hollifield 3-0 after that early takedown.
Yeah, he needs to really put the pressure on more of the center of his back to crush him down. Right now it looks like he's gonna sink this half in. Oh, solid reversal there, straight to his back. That's a huge moment. Oh man. Ref awards 4 for a near fall there and 2 for the reversal.
What a change of momentum here for Hollifield at the end of the first round.
Oh, wow. Yep. He's got that very tight. He's got the arm on the right side locked with wrist control, and he's going to take his left arm and drive it through there to try and get that pin. Wow, it comes quick, lightning fast. You see Ayan Hollifield turn the momentum around extremely fast. He gets the pin and 6 points on the board for Chuckey-Doak High School. Right now we've got it 12-6 Chuckey-Doak.
At the end of the first round, all those unanswered points coming after dropping down early 3-0. All those points coming in the final 50 seconds of the round, but Ayan Hollifield able to snatch a victory from the jaws of defeat. Win number 5 on the season for Mr. Hollifield.
Yeah, absolutely stunning. That was amazing work from Hollifield. A great reversal straight to his back. And it looks like we've got Gabe Oakley up, the 100-win singlet on, you see.
Yes.
And Landon Brown. So they've bumped Gabe Oakley up from the 126, or the 120 division to 126. Gabe's fast.
Keep an eye on Oakley
Gabe
here.
is so fast. Oh, looked like he was looking for a cradle and just turned him anyways.
3 points on the board for Oakley.
Yeah, he's so quick. He's got a leg in on this leg ride. Oh, he's going for style points here. If he turns towards his back and locks this up, oh, there it is.
Wow.
Oh man, he almost got the fall. It looks like he's abandoning the position though. Solid wrist control. He's got that arm locked behind his back. He's gonna look to start turning him.
120 left to go in round one.
Oh, dangerous position here. Very dangerous position here. There it is. There's the reversal.
Excellent reversal there by Landon Brown.
Oh, look at here. Oh, see, it looked like he was trying the spladle, but just didn't have his leg in. So he gets reversed right there with near fall. 4 points for Oakley, plus the 2 from the reversal.
A quick swing there for Oakley.
Oh, look at this Navy tilt. This is my favorite move back in the day. He's going to get some easy back points here. Now the ref's holding up 2. He's got 2 near fall. He will award those points whenever Gabe loses the position. So he's just awarded those points.
11-2. Oakley takes a 9-point edge.
And just lightning fast, as you've seen. This is the position Gabe got a little reckless in earlier. But it looks like he's settled down right here. Another near fall. Another 2 awarded, 13-2 in the first period.
You talking about style points, 15 seconds to go in round number 1 with Oakley leading 13-2.
There's another Navy tilt. Yeah. He's going to be awarded another near fall. There it is. There's the technical fall. Put 5 on the board for GHS.
17-2. Oakley over Brown. You talked about style points, pure domination right there from the senior Green Devil. Gabe Oakley with win number 35 on the season. The senior with his 123rd career win here at Greeneville High School.
Absolutely, and we just saw Brylan Rhodes step out and take a forfeit, so the state champ won't wrestle right now, but we'll see him later in the night, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll keep a close eye on Brylan Rhodes, the sophomore. Defended his state title, of course, but winning by forfeit here. Hopefully on down the line we'll have West Greene or Cocke County able to get a chance to see Rhodes later on. But next up on the docket, here we go. We got Sonny Pryor, I believe, against Caleb Maltzberger.
I actually believe that's Greg Tester.
Oh, Greg Tester, there we go.
That is Greg Tester.
So Maltzberger makes the move down to 132 then.
Oh, good entry on the leg there. It seems like he slipped from the front headlock position and just found the leg. Looks like he's locking up a cradle here. He's got to be careful going backwards with the cradle. He could end up pinning himself, but it looks like he's got a tight lock on that. Wow. Yep. So a nice 3. Looks like if he settles this in, it could be an easy 6 for Greeneville. Oh, no. A great fight there from Chuckey-Doak. Oh, that was a nasty crossface there.
1:05 left to go, round number 1. Tester and Maltzberger.
Good job getting up there. Great escape. Oh, wow, what a scramble. They're going to award Greg 3 for control there, but there was every chance Maltzberger could have gotten that takedown. I believe we're going to see, yeah. So no caution awarded. Looks like they just got him for maybe an illegal move for the crossface was a little bit too much punchy, you know. Just a little too much mustard on that, Matthew. They told him to calm down in the form of giving his opponent 1 point.
And so they're going to let him pick if he wants back or?
I believe advantage was given to Chuckey-Doak, so he decided to, or they kept the position. So, oh man, straight into that cradle again. That was nasty. There it is. There's 6 on the board for Greeneville. Oh, that was lightning fast. 6
more for Greeneville as they take a 23-12 lead over Chuckey-Doak here in the first round of the round robins in the District 2 duels. Great show of dominance there by Greg Tester. The junior pilot continues this excellent night brewing for the home team.
And we've got Sonny Pryor coming out, I believe. Great match from Tester there. I mean, those cradles were solid. I thought he was going to get him with the first one. Ended up getting him with the second, and really great stuff there.
So explain the 2 different colored bands that we see on the 2 ankles, the green and the red bands, and what the difference is.
Yeah, so they just differentiate the home team versus the away team. I think you'll see that more in the Chuckey-Doak versus Cocke County matchup. When a team's not green like Greeneville, it's very hard to differentiate who's the home team and who's the away for the scorecard and the scoreboard. It looks like Sonny got a very fast takedown there.
And then corresponding wristbands for the official, which is interesting,
yeah, absolutely.
right? Makes sense.
It really helps the viewers in the stands. You know, he holds up the 3 for Greene. You know your kid just scored. Sonny really trying to turn this right here. Looks like, oh, no. Wild scramble right here. No points awarded just yet. It looked like Chuckey-Doak was going to end up on top. It's still, oh, wow. Sonny covers him right there. What a scramble. It looks like he's trying to go for a cradle. Gets the hands broken up. He needs to put his head in the hole, as we say, into his rib cage and drive. Looks like he just doesn't have the position just yet. You might want to see him where Chuckey-Doak's hitting a hip right here. Might want to see him hit a half instead. He's going for it. Oh, he got his hands broke again. We've got some high-paced action here through a couple rounds. This has been amazing.
I'm really impressed with the battle back and forth. And Sonny probably, you talk about Kareem rising to the top, just the display of strength and control he has shown here in the first minute and 40 seconds, just been impressive.
Yeah, iron sharpens iron. I can't imagine going with Brylan and Gabe every day in the practice room. Doesn't make you a tougher kid, you know? Oh, wow. What a great turn right here. If he can sync this up, he's got 5 seconds. Oh, good fight. Good fight to get out of that. No points awarded for the reversal at the end there, so it looks like just 3 Greene.
Oh, they're going to give him 3 more there at the end of the round.
Yeah, so
okay.
Chuckey-Doak slipped out. Looked like he might have had a reversal. At the very end, they didn't call it. He ran out of time. They got him the near fall, though. So Sonny will take a 6-0 lead into the second period.
And right into round 2. 2 minutes on the clock. Not much time to rest. These athletes, just the stamina that they possess is just unreal.
It's so remarkable. And Sonny, you can see he's running a half Nelson right here. That's driving the hand underneath the elbow and trying to grab the head. It looks like he lost the position for now, though. He's coming off. They really love to run this bar with wrist control. I've seen a lot of Greeneville wrestlers tonight just run that position over and over again. Good stuff from Sonny so far, though.
1:20 left here in round number 2. Pryor leading 6-0.
There's another cradle. Ah, man, head in the hole. Yep, you heard Coach Shelton yell it just then. Sonny reacted to it, put his head inside. Now he's got good position. Now he just needs to run straight over. Oh, no. No, man. Look at this position. Oh, wow. To come out on the other side, if Chuckey-Doak would have just slammed his hips down, I think he might have been able to reverse that. But what a position. And Sonny maintains driving forward. Oh, only 2 points of contact between both wrestlers need to stay in bounds. Oh, wow. Good stuff. So we don't go out of bounds because there are still 2 points of contact in the form of the Chuckey-Doak wrestler's legs. And Sonny produces the pin, so 6 more points on the board for GHS. What a fantastic match that was.
12-0, Sonny Pryor gets the victory for Greeneville. Now 4 straight victories for the Greeneville Green Devils. Now taking a 29-12 lead over Chuckey-Doak. This is Cameron Sneed out here for the Greeneville Green Devils next at the 144-pound weight class.
Yeah, we actually don't have anyone listed for the Chuckey-Doak Black Knights on the roster for this weight class. This is interesting. Deep in on this double leg. Oh, and the trip straight to his back. The Chuckey-Doak kid held on to the head just a little bit too long. He should have abandoned the position just a second sooner, but no back points awarded. We'll see this leg. Oh, that was a good escape attempt. Let's see if he can get a lead
for Cameron Sneed.
Oh, wow. This single leg position is great. Oh. Good separation. 3-1. Great escape. Solid collar tie from both men. Great underhook from the Chuckey-Doak. Solid entry right there. Oh, he needs a loop around to the back. Switch hands. That could have been an easy takedown right there. Oh, it looks like he's got position on a cradle. If he can get his hands locked and his head into the hole, it looks like he's got it. He's gonna have to drive over, but he needs to get his head into the ribs. It's an awkward position.
Chuckey-Doak taking the lead 4-3 with 20 seconds left in round number 1.
Just 10 seconds left. You would hate to waste a position like this at the end of a round, especially knowing you just had it locked up. Yeah, he abandons the position. Unfortunate.
So explain that exchange there at the end, the loss of the position, and how Chuckey-Doak was able to get on top and take the momentum into round 2.
Yeah, so it looked like a really good scramble. The cradle position's one, it can easily lead to a pin. We've seen it twice tonight. It's just a lot of kids, it's a very awkward position. You have to drive with your forehead unless, it's just an extremely hard position to win unless you're going to do it through brute force. But right here we see Greene on bottom, working to stand up. Chuckey-Doak strong on top. Good return right here. Oh, yeah. We got a locked hands. So as soon as Greeneville loses advantage here, ref's going to blow it dead and award 1 point to Greeneville for locked hands.
So 1:33 left, deadlocked at 4 here.
So Greeneville's still on bottom. The locked hands changes the dynamic a little bit. Solid stand-up attempt here. Yeah, got the escape. Needs to separate. Yeah, okay. They separated before they went out of bounds. Not a great entry there by Sneed. He's got a bear hug position right here. And the trip straight to his back. Wow. That
3 points for the takedown for
Looking
Sneed.
for the pin right on the edge. Needs to keep him in bounds. Needs to be.
Oh,
There it is.
wow.
Wow. Solid pin right there.
Right on the outer edge, and Cameron Sneed gets the pin and 6 more points for the homestanding Green Devils.
GHS with 5 in a row now.
And that's 4 straight pins, I believe.
Yeah, and here we see your cousin, I believe, Hunter Shelton.
Yeah, my cousin by marriage. We were thinking about what to call that.
Yeah. So senior Hunter Shelton, we'll see if he gets a match here. No, it looks like he's going to take a forfeit. So Hunter Shelton, an exciting wrestler. Him and Brylan are ones to watch. We just we haven't got to see him because of the forfeits. That's unfortunate.
At 126 and 150-pound weight division. Hoping for a matchup later on tonight, but you're right, Rhodes and Shelton just super entertaining wrestlers. And it looks like we'll have our second straight forfeit here with Matt Call, the sophomore, walking out uncontested.
Add another one to the scoreboard. There's another 6, another forfeit.
Gideon Ellenberg, the forfeit win at 165. Next up, 175. And I believe Marcus Britt will step to the center circle for the Chuckey-Doak Black Knights. And
James Treptow?
James Treptow, the sophomores going against each other. Marcus Britt, running back for the Black Knight football team. Treptow, a sophomore, an excellent record on the year at 32-10 as they kick off the 175-pound weight division.
Both men jockeying for position. Great posts, both low. I like that a lot.
So what can we expect here, Jimmy, as we move up the weight divisions and get to these bigger bodied wrestlers?
A lot of this right here, actually. A lot of collar tying, a lot of jockeying for position, showing the other guy you're stronger than him, pushing and pulling and jerking, and, you know, not a lot of shots like the lower divisions where you'll see guys shoot for legs and try and attempt scrambles. This is more, you know, strongman competitions. Looks like Treptow taking an early advantage with that snap down. He got in the front headlock position, but unfortunately went out of bounds. So they'll start back at neutral in the middle.
Still scoreless through the first 50 seconds in round number 1. Britt and Treptow.
We've been so used to these high-scoring matches. It's a change of pace here.
Definitely a little different than we've been used to tonight.
So yeah, both men jockeying with these collar ties. Oh, solid entry from Treptow. Oh, let's see. Oh, they both step out of bounds. Tough to lose that position, but I think he kind of felt that Marcus Britt might have been looking for a throw there. I think James might have. Oh man. Wow. Weird position there. Looked like he reached for a leg, and Britt just circled behind him. Wow.
First points of the round. Britt and Chuckey-Doak take a 3-0 lead with 30 seconds left in the round.
Treptow is keeping the arm above his elbow so that Britt can't keep position. Looks like he lost it, though. Britt locked hands for a second there. I don't think the ref saw it. Solid wrist control and top pressure by Britt, though. Treptow not.
Saw it there.
Ref saw it there. So we're going to enter the second period 3-1.
So that's a point for Greeneville as we head to the second round. Explain that to the viewer at home. Why does Britt get the point deduction for the locked hands?
So when you control someone on the ground, it would be way too easy to control them if you could lock your hands all the time and just force them to the mat and ride them out like that. So so the governing bodies came together and said, yeah, let's not let them lock hands. So it's a great rule if you ask me. And it looks like Britt's, he had a wrist in there, but for a second it looked like he might have locked hands again. But great top pressure so far from Britt.
Let's move to the second round. Packed house here tonight at Greeneville High School on senior night at District 2 duels.
Good knee slide right there by Treptow. Oh, good stand up. Ooh, Britt so strong. Solid mat return. Looks like Treptow a little frustrated by the strength of Britt. It's a good step up as well. Cradle position, they lose it. What a scramble. Wow. Treptow awarded 1 for the escape there. We're back to jockeying with collar ties. Yeah, what a position. Looked like Britt had the cradle locked up for a split second and just fell off. I mean, that would have been massive.
Halfway through the second round.
Wow, Fireman's, he sinks it. Oh, straight to Britt's back.
Oh, wow.
Wow. What a move. He needs to settle out. You want to make a T with your chest over top of the other guy's body just to flatten him out. It looks like he should try and sink this a little deeper. I think he's got the pin here if he can just settle down.
Definitely looks uncomfortable for Britt.
Yeah, Britt's fighting. Britt, you can tell he's extremely strong. He needs to start circling towards that head. Britt doing a good job staying off of his back. What? It looks like Treptow accidentally put his other hand on top, so they got him for a full Nelson. You're not allowed, when you're running a half Nelson, you're not allowed to put both hands behind their head. Looks like we'll reset with Britt on bottom.
But he still gets the 4 points for the tech fall.
For the near fall, yes.
Oh, for near fall,
yep.
Okay.
Britt awarded the 1 for the full Nelson.
Okay.
2 hands touching the back of his head underneath the armpits.
So that'll take us to the end of the second round. By far the longest match we've seen so far here tonight.
Absolutely.
here in the 175-pound weight division. Marcus Brett against James Treptow.
And we start neutral. Both men low, both men jockeying for position again. Treptow seems a little tired, maybe. I know Greeneville's very well conditioned, so maybe not, but I can tell dealing with the strength of Britt could be a factor here. I know I was always deathly tired. Oh, solid double leg entry. And Britt, like I said earlier, he was looking for that throw. Gave James pause earlier. I think we may have seen some points scored had they not gone out of bounds.
So what's going through your head now if you're Britt? You're down 5, a minute 20 left in the round. Team's trailing big. What do you want to do here?
You've got to make something happen. You know, even if it's stalling calls. Oh, Treptow with another entry there. Britt with a solid sprawl is getting his hips back and away from Treptow's hands. Oh, good work up there. But Britt just needs something here. Less than a minute left. They're going to start back neutral, and he's got to put the pressure on right now.
Under a minute to go here in round 3.
Even if it's just stalling, he needs to be moving forward.
8 straight victories for Greeneville. 7 by either pins or forfeits.
Man, when he looks back at the tape, Britt, I think he'll understand he needed to really move forward, force something. There it is. Solid entry. This could be an easy 3 if he just scoops his arm around. Oh, wow. Treptow forced that leg in. If he can slip out just a little bit, he might end up with a 3 here. I think he's content to let this just settle out. Short time. He'll get the 9-4 victory. But, man, we were so close to Britt getting that 3 right there. Oh! At the very end, no.
Right at the very end. By far the most competitive match that we've seen so far. Definitely the longest, but still awarded to the Greeneville Green Devils. Now, that's a difference in point totals as we've seen so far. Not a major decision, right, but a 3 points awarded to Greeneville. Explain the difference between those two.
So a regular decision, he beat him 9-4. It was 3 points put on the board for GHS instead of 4 if he would have beat him by 8 or more.
So we move on down the card. I believe that's going to be Parker McMurray for Chuckey-Doak.
Yeah, Parker looking to snap him down. Oh, wow, the headlock didn't work. Now they're scrambling. They're stuck in this situation. Parker with the takedown.
Nice 3 points for Chuckey-Doak after the McMurray takedown.
Parker needs to get behind those arms just like he did right there. Oh, man, he's got locked hands. The ref didn't catch it that time, but he definitely locked his hands for a second. That's tough. Oh, looky there. Solid reversal. Good wrist control. He needs to get his own wrist free. There we go.
And we're tied up 3-all with under a minute to go. Round 1.
Looks like he's going to try and run this half right here. There we go. Here's the half Nelson. McMurray doing a good job of winging his arm down to not allow the half. Oh, man. McMurray doing a good job of creating some scramble positions with how hard he's winging down. Good wrist control. There's another Navy tilt. No near fall, though. Couldn't get some cheap back points there before the round's going to expire here. Just can't give up anything. Oh. Almost had a last-ditch spladle there, but decided against it, I believe.
Despite the late surge, we'll head to the next round, 6-3, so 3 late points awarded there to the home team.
Greeneville picks bottom to open up round 2. Oh, wow. Peterson for the reversal. He's in on that leg, too.
Oh, wow.
So 8-3 with 1:35 left. There that is. Oh, he didn't settle down. No points awarded just yet. I don't believe the ref noticed they were fully separated for a second, so he probably could have awarded that one, but now the Greeneville wrestler in on that leg. Oh, man. Oh, he's got the half right there. Caught it on the way down. If he could just settle back just a little bit and sink in that half further. Don't let that arm free. If he lets that arm free, he's going to lose the position. Oh, no, he's got it settled. It should be a pin. There it is. Add another 6 on the board for GHS in the 190-pound division.
That's a great comeback there at the end for Greeneville. Despite the early momentum going in favor of Parker McMurray and Chuckey-Doak, but a great response by the home team as they get 6 more in that 190-pound division. So we'll have Christian Tuberville, the sophomore, at 215 pounds up for Chuckey-Doak. And for Greeneville, Hayden Matthews, the junior, 23-5 record on the year. Tuberville a 1-4 mark.
Hayden's a very fun wrestler to watch. He's very unconventional. He'll do things you don't expect. Solid entry on that leg. Let's see if it pays off for him. Oh, wow. Good scramble here. 3 awarded to Greene. Good takedown. He just he does positions that's unconventional for a big man like him. Looks like he's going to try and cut him here. Oh. Solid turn. This should be good night. He caught that half on the way out when Christian tried to scramble. He needs to settle him down. Lay him flat. There it is. Add another 6.
And 6 more for the Greeneville Green Devils. Hayden Matthews, win number 24 on the season. And probably just going to see one more left here in the first of our round robin matches between Greeneville and Chuckey-Doak. But Jimmy, Greeneville just dominating ever since that 120-pound forfeit that they had after that Hollyfield win.
Yeah, absolutely. They've had some extremely nice victories. You have the decision mixed in there, but as far as Greeneville's been concerned, they'll take 6 points back to back like they did. And look at that. Immediately with the throw, he's got that underhook still though. Oh. Ref's going to call potentially dangerous and stand him back up to neutral, but that was a wild position there.
So Greeneville leads 69-12 entering our final match here in the first round. Colt Shull, 285er from Chuckey-Doak. Left guard for Chuckey-Doak football team this past season on the gridiron. The freshman, 3-6 record on the year. Zach Arnold, the 3-5 sophomore.
Good. These slide-by attempts look like they might pay off. Ooh, sort of a lazy shot there. Shull gets positioned in the mat return, so he'll be awarded 3 points there.
Those are some big men out on that mat.
They are giants. Looks like Shull could have a cradle position there, but couldn't quite get him locked down. We might see another big mat return. Yeah. Locked hands for Chuckey-Doak. Greeneville, he's gonna let it play out. But Greeneville's gonna be awarded 1 here. Ooh, solid throw. Straight to his back. This could be good night. It is.
Wow.
It is.
Zach
Greeneville
Arnold.
pushed it out.
Another Greeneville pin, another 6 points for the home team, and they dominate in the first round of tonight's round robin in the District 2 duels. Jimmy, I mean, what a sight to behold. I mean, I think highlight match of the entire first round was that Britt against Treptown match, but we had some good ones sprinkled in there as well. Some dominant victories for Greeneville, a couple forfeits early on, but I think things definitely lived up later on down the stretch.
Absolutely. That was a very fun and exciting round. I think the personal highlight of mine was Gabe Oakley securing the technical foul, 15-point advantage in 1 round. Yeah. So extremely hard to do. Your cardio's got to be through the roof. Your pressure has to be through the roof. And he did it with a bunch of tilts, which was my favorite.
So it almost seems to me that would almost be more impressive, winning by 15 or more over getting the pin. So
I've long been on this position that it should also be 6 points for a technical fall, but it is not. So you get 5 points for the technical fall and 6 for a forfeit or pin. But I do agree, technical falls way flashier. So much cooler in my mind. Looks like we've got some girls action here.
So Greeneville wins that first round over Chuckey-Doak, 74-12. So Chuckey-Doak gets the 2 victories from, I believe, it would be Carter Stills and Aiden Hollyfield. No, Hollyfield went against Oakley there.
Yeah, you're right, because Hollyfield went against Carson Hurst.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. And Caden Stills picked up the forfeit to begin the match.
Okay, so a little movement in there for Greeneville.
Right.
Shuffling the weight divisions.
So let's see this. Greeneville wrestlers in on the leg. Solid crossface by Chuckey-Doak here. Looks like a cradle position. She needs to lock it up just a little bit tighter. It looks like she lost the position. One thing we've seen all night tonight is just really solid wrist control by all these wrestlers. You know, one thing they preach is always have a wrist in your hands. And I think a lot of these, the Chuckey-Doak and the Greeneville wrestlers, have been paying attention to that. Looky here, straight to her back, sort of an unconventional way of pinning here. Not chest to chest, but she secures the pin. It won't count for team totals since it's a girls match, but solid outing for Chuckey-Doak there.
Very dominant, the Lady Black Knights. Very promising young crew of female wrestlers. Bailey Roberts, Lucy Hall, Sienna Nelson, Cora Merrill, Julianne McCon, and Bella Daring. And a program that has had a state champion, the first and only in Chuckey-Doak High School history, come through their ranks. So
Allison Jaffelers, yeah, absolutely.
That will do it for round number 1. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have round 2 action as the District 2 duels continue on. You're listening to the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week.
My dad was born here in 1933. The Terry family has been around East Tennessee since that time, almost 100 years now. Over the past 25 years of my career, I've had the opportunity to represent East Tennesseans all over the country. When we say, let our family help your family, we mean that. That is something we live by here at the Terry Law Firm. You have my word that we will represent your family just like you're part of our family.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hard-working equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
In Greeneville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
From sharp cuts to flawless color and perfect extensions, we make dream hair real.
As milkshake experts, we deliver exclusive treatments, glosses, and pro product advice. Finish your look with nails and waxing done with care.
Relax and recharge with our signature Japanese head spa.
Come experience the Main Brand difference.
At the Main Brand Hair Company,
we wrangle your tangles.
At Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greeneville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at gatewaynissangreenville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greeneville.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
And once again, we welcome you back here from Greeneville High School, the District 2 duels, the Black Knights and the Fighting Cocks of Cocke County for round 2 of our round robin. Round 1, we saw Greeneville over Chuckey-Doak 74-12 in the first event. That was pure domination by the Green Devils. Jimmy, round 2 here. It's Cocke County against Chuckey-Doak. After that first run through with Chuckey-Doak and Greeneville, what do you expect from these Black Knight wrestlers here in the second round?
I expect them to be more competitive. They're fired up. They're ready to go now. They've sort of got their legs underneath them now. Looks like Cocke County gets this forfeit to start us off. And it looks like we're going to head to the 120 division with A.N. Holyfield and Jackson Jewell. Holyfield, I believe, put up a great first round against Greeneville. We'll see how he performs against the freshman, Jackson Jewell.
Holyfield did have a great a contested matchup, highly competitive matchup there in that first one. And so Greeneville and West Greene will be taking place on this other mat, Jimmy, and kind of came to the unanimous decision with just the 3 West Greene wrestlers here tonight. We'll focus on Chuckey-Doak and Cocke County because on that left mat we'll see a lot of those forfeits. Now, Coach Shelton told us beforehand, due to West Greene only having those 3 wrestlers, it's going to be a quick match over on that left side. So there'll be a lot more JV and female wrestlers for those matches over on the left. But we'll stay on this right side for Chuckey-Doak and Cocke County for what should be some fun matches.
Absolutely, and starting off fast. We've entered this scramble position. Could easily end up a stalemate here. Chuckey-Doak kid, A.N. needs to pass that leg over top of his head and enter the middle, but I don't think he's quite there yet. Looks like Cocke County is going to secure this leg and going to secure 3. Oh, very close to sending him to his back. Ref was a little slow in awarding that takedown, but Jewell eventually gets it. Strong riding from Jewell so far.
Jewell with a 9-6 record on the season, the freshman. Holyfield, the sophomore, at 4-6.
Punching this half through right here. Strong top pressure. He's got a near fall already. Let's see if he can settle this into a pin for Cocke County. Good job rotating the hips from Holyfield. And we getting out of bounds, so no reversal there. Already a 7-0 deficit for Holyfield. Needs to come out of this bottom position and make something happen. Jewel from Cocke County seems so strong. He's got great top pressure. He's looked like a full Nelson. Might have slipped on there for just a second. Ref a little slow toward that, but no! Big turn right there. Wow. That was a wild situation.
With 10 seconds remaining in the round at that, too.
Yeah, Holyfield looked like he was going to reverse there, so the position for a moment and just got stuck.
Jackson Jewell puts Cocke County on top 12-0 as we head to the next weight division. That will be 126. And Wyatt O'Brien will have his hand raised, the sophomore. And a little bit earlier, Jimmy, we saw Brylan Rhodes get his second forfeit victory of the night. West Greene, obviously, nobody to match Rhodes in that 126-pound division, but Rhodes, the defending state champ, putting some points on the board again for Greeneville due to the forfeit.
Yeah, unfortunate. You never want to see that many forfeits in a night. You'd like to get more mat experience at all levels. Looks like we're going to have a good matchup here. Landon Brown and Skylar Kiker.
Brown, the sophomore, Kiker, the freshman. Something you mentioned to me earlier on, Jimmy, was the youth that Chuckey-Doak has on their roster. 7 of their 8 varsity wrestlers, sophomores, and 1 freshman as well. So a lot of experience gained during this season for these young underclassmen for Chuckey-Doak.
Absolutely, and any mat time is good mat time. You saw a solid takedown from Brown there. Almost straight to his back, but no near fall awarded. You can tell this ref is slightly slower to award points than the previous round.
Yeah.
Another locked hand situation. Chuckey-Doak been getting in trouble with that. We're going to see Cocke County awarded 1 here. So we got 3-1. So scoreboard confirming the locked hands right here. I believe we're making sure the guest team, Cocke County, was awarded 1. Okay, he raised the wrong hand. I believe that was the issue.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I
okay.
was thinking the same thing there.
Scoreboard was very confused that he was awarded a point for locking the hands. And we'll see Brown take over on top. Kiker with a strong stand-up. Couldn't get the separation right there. And dangerous situation, straight to his back. You should see a near fall here. Ref a little slow to pick it up again. I feel like that could have been, he awards the full 4, okay.
So that's a full fall there.
Yes, so he awarded the full points for a near fall. He just wasn't doing the motion for the count. He's got really good control of this arm. He lost the position, but Brown looking tough on top here.
Great job so far from Landon Brown of Chuckey-Doak. 40 seconds left. You're in round number 1.
So easy to make mental mistakes like locking hands too. I mean, you're not thinking, you're reacting, and it's very common to see, especially for underclassmen. Looked like he almost had that Peterson attempt. Just good job from Brown to roll through that. a leg locked in here. Let's see what he can do with it. He needs to stay behind the elbows. If he doesn't stay behind the elbows, he could easily get shucked off. But short time here, 5 seconds. And Brown stays strong on top.
And through one round, Chuckey-Doak's Landon Brown takes a 7-1 lead over Cocke County's Skylar Kiker.
Ref back to confirming something with the scores table. Cocke County really impressed so far. They look very tough. Brown done a good job of mitigating that with his top pressure. And Brown will start on bottom. Hit a switch. Looked like a sit-out attempt stifled there. Gets to his feet, though. Kiker working on throwing him back down, and solid return, breaking him down all the way to the belly. Needs to gather a wrist. Brown needs to knee slide and work his way out. Looked like Kiker got a little heavy on top there and might have been able to shuck him off, but wow, solid Peterson flips him to his back. He swims. Let's see, he's gonna get 2 for the reversal. Really leaning back trying to get this near fall. He's gonna be awarded points. Let's see how many. I don't think he can secure a pin here where his arm's positioned underneath him. He's kind of propping him up with his own arm. He needs to let go and reassess. 4 points for Brown awarded there.
Should that be a near fall?
Yes.
Okay. So even with the arm underneath there, you still get those 4 points. And again, locked hands for Chuckey-Doak. Again, we go back to what you said, Jimmy.
Just another
young mistakes.
Unfortunate, another mental error. He allows another one. He allows Kiker to get back on the board. But we could see a technical fall incoming. One more turn, that could be it.
Be the second one we've seen all night.
Yeah, he's got a strong half here. He needs to run it. There it is. Oh, Kiker slips out. Look at this. He's grabbing his head straight to his back. Got to be careful here. Good job from Kiker to reverse that position.
Cocke County cuts it to a single-digit lead. The tech fall no longer quite as...
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Looks like they're going to call
potentially
another,
dangerous there.
I believe a full Nelson's what he called. So 2 points awarded for Cocke County. But no reversal. That's interesting. So it looks like Chuckey-Doak's going to need to figure out this headgear situation as well. I don't know what the throwing of the headgear did just then. We have an equipment malfunction.
I was thinking the same thing. It didn't look like it was out of frustration or anything.
No.
Like you said, just faulty equipment. Elsewhere in Greene County Athletics, a score update at the end of 3 quarters. North Greene leading University High in girls basketball action, 58-17 at the end of 3 quarters. And Unicoi leads West Greene 22-15 at the halftime break over in Mossheim.
So action will kick back off. Only 4 seconds left in this round. If you're Brown, you can waste a lot of energy trying to get out like this and still end up with such short time not securing the escape. So we're going to go to round 3, 13-6 Brown.
And that was a very unorthodox end to the second round. A point discrepancy, it seemed, and that helmet malfunction. So let's start the third, shall we?
Absolutely, yeah. Looks like we're going to see a quick turn from Brown as well. His top pressure has been really, really nice. He's got this sunk deep, too. I can't see the other side, but if he has the wrist lock, this could be it. There it is. Landon Brown puts Chuckey-Doak on the board with 6 for the pin in the third round. Only 20 seconds in the third.
Much needed for Chuckey-Doak. They score their first of the round, like you said, Jimmy, 18-6, the new score. Chuckey-Doak trailing Cocke County here in the second round of our round robin at the District 2 duels.
Yeah, that was a very interesting match, sort of, a back and forth match for the score discrepancy to be so high.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to see Caleb Maltzberger come out and take a forfeit. There's another 6 points on the board for Chuckey-Doak.
This is kind of where we saw that match against Greeneville, a couple of forfeits for the Black Knights. We saw an absolute barn burner on this other side of the floor, Jimmy. On this left mat, I believe it was Andrew Freshour for West Greene, the lone senior for the West Greene Buffaloes wrestling team. Yeah. It was him and Tester, but it was an all-out war over there on the left. Tied 9-9. Tester eventually came away with the win, but that was a fun one to view.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Looks like we got another forfeit for Chuckey-Doak, so that's 3 in a row there, and they have taken the lead.
Wow, just like that. 3 straight forfeits, and Chuckey-Doak leads at 24-18.
Yeah, Cocke County on the board with a forfeit, though. Looky there.
And we're tied up once again, 24 all.
Absolutely. That's so nice. Listen, you go to a dual meet, you get your hand raised, you get that one in the win column.
Oh, yeah. It's just free.
Great. Yeah, it's a great feeling. Cocke County with a forfeit here.
This is kind of what we were afraid of there on that other mat. And for Chuckey-Doak and Cocke County, 5 straight forfeits. 3 have benefited Chuckey-Doak. And at long last, Jimmy, we'll see our first action in quite some time. Looks like Marcus Britt for the Chuckey-Doak Black Knights will be out there.
Looks like on our rosters we have Tanner Mantooth on the other side. What a name.
Yes, very nice. The 3-9 record on the season, the junior. All nameless. Let's get it started. Pivotal matchup here with Cocke County leading 30-24.
Britt had a solid match on his last round. Seemed very strong. We'll see how Mantooth handles that. Very low base, sort of feeling each other out in this collar tie position. Ref quick to call that stalling call on Cocke County.
There we go.
Also hit Greene with a stalling,
wow.
So both gentlemen not producing enough action, but now we're off to the races. Ooh, Britt almost seemed like he could have settled that in straight to his back, just didn't quite have the angle on it. Mantooth did good to fight that. No points awarded to either.
This is about that same time, Jimmy, I asked you on that other mat, the difference between these higher weight divisions. You said a lot of those collar ties?
Yes.
And a lot more, I guess you could say what could lead to more stalling. A lot more feeling each other out.
Absolutely. Jockeying for position, it's it's not a good feeling to get pushed around. So, you really need to measure up how you're going to approach the match, especially at the higher weights, because, one wrong move's completely fatal here. And Britt, you gotta, yeah, there we go. I was about to say, you could easily say another stalling call forthcoming. Deep shot attempt for Mantooth there. Gets cross-faced and gives it up, though.
So late point scored for Britt as
Hey.
Marcus Britt and the Black Knights take a 1-0 lead going into round number 2. Very late point.
Yeah, Mantooth with another stalling call, so Britt awarded the point for that. Going forward, you know, if I'm Britt, push the pace a little bit. You might get a few more stalling calls.
And how many does it take to, I guess, get greater than 1 point awarded, or can it get greater than 1 point?
I believe it's 1 point each time, if I'm not mistaken. But Britt with great top pressure once again. He just looks so strong. You said he was the running back for Chuckey-Doak?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. We saw him come along later in the year. He and Braden Greene, that two-headed dragon at running back for the Chuckey-Doak football team.
He's got to hold this arm. He's running it.
Wow.
Looks like he's going to at least be awarded a near fall here. Oh, he's got him settled.
Oh, close.
Gives up the position, still ends up on top. Lost the position for a second, so he is awarded the 4. This will be a new set of points. So potentially an 8-point
4 more.
swing.
Wow.
Yeah. An 8-point swing there for Britt.
9-0. Britt takes the lead with just over a minute left in round 2. What a swing of momentum there.
Yeah, to come into this round 1-0 off of 1 stalling call into 2 near falls, yeah, absolutely. You can just tell how strong and solid he is, though. Ah. Almost settled back. Good job breaking down Mantooth. Mantooth really needs to build a base and try and work into a stand-up here. It's hard to get called for stalling on bottom, but, you know, if the athlete isn't working, it could be coming.
Now, what's Britt doing there with his feet, and he's just spreading out the legs of Mantooth on the ground? Does that benefit you when you have the back like that?
Not for scoring positions. It seems like, yeah. So Greene was actually hit for stalling that time, his second stalling call. So he got 1 awarded for Mantooth. No, in short, crossing their legs like that, it doesn't add any benefit. It's not particularly fast-paced, and that's probably why the ref called him. Looky there. Sick cradle. He locks up and rolls over his own back, awarded 2 for a near fall. That was wild.
Right near the end of the second round as well.
I mean, he locked that up so fast. No hesitation. Pulled him straight over his body and got the 2 points.
Marcus Britt heads into round number 3, leading 11-1.
Starting neutral.
Tanner Mantooth for Cocke County. Marcus Britt for the Chuckey-Doak Black Knights.
And these guys have to push the action. This ref easily could start awarding more points for either with these stalling calls adding up.
Definitely the most, more of a standstill match than we've seen all evening here.
A ref's verbally warning, and Britt immediately shoots after hearing that. Deep on a leg, secures the takedown straight to Mantooth's back. Looks like he's trying to step up.
Oh, wow, there we
flat.
go.
Yep, there it is.
Impressive end for Marcus Britt in round number 2, getting the 14-1 victory and putting 6 on the board for Chuckey-Doak. And Marcus Britt will tie things up. Chuckey-Doak and Cocke County now deadlocked at 30-30 here in round 2 of our round robin. So we saw that string of forfeits, Jimmy, and was finally able to get a good match in there with Britt and Mantooth. Now slower developing one, but Marcus Britt, late display of dominance.
Absolutely, and glad to not have a forfeit here either. Looks like we've got Parker McMurray and Christopher Fields from Cocke County. Yeah, just glad to be viewing some action. You know, the forfeits are fun for the athletes to get the easy win, but not fun from a commentator's perspective.
We saw a lot of fight for McMurray in that first round. Now he's going against that, I'll just call him a cyclone, and Hayden Moore, just an electric wrestler. It was hard to do anything, but really enjoyed the battle between him and McMurray.
Yeah, absolutely, and I actually believe that was Bentley Starnes he went against.
Yes, okay, yeah, you're right. No Hayden Moore tonight. It was Starnes in that first round.
Reversal, wow, straight to his back. Fields got in some trouble there. So we got 2 reversal and 2 near fall. So 4-3. Scoreboard not updated though. 1 awarded for the escape for Fields there. And these heavier weight classes, I mean, it's just a push and a pull. Jockeying for position, these collar ties. You never want to get thrown. Right there. Headlock attempt. Doesn't look like it's going to pay off. An easy 3 for Fields from Cocke County there. Fields gets reversed. McMurray gets another reversal. He needs to start gathering these wrists and stopping these stand-up attempts.
15 seconds left in round number 1.
Solid mat return, tripped him back to the ground. Looks like maybe got away with locked hands for a second there. Short time. He's gonna stay behind the elbows.
And that's the end of round 1. Greeneville and West Greene have finished up over on the left. And we move to round 2. Between McMurray and Fields.
Fields carrying a 7-4 lead. Looks like the earlier reversal that happened, there was no near fall awarded, so it is not 6-7, it's 4-7 for McMurray, for Fields. McMurray with the wild throw. So because he has a head and an arm, you can lock your hands. It's technically considered a pinning position. Another locked hands, unfortunate.
So 1 point given to Cocke County for the locked hands, or for the escape.
For locked hands, yes. Yeah, just another mental error. You know, they're a young team. It's just instinct.
And once again,
oh wow, immediate too.
A quick 2-point swing, 9-6, with Fields leading McMurray. Cocke County in front with 1:24 to go in this second round.
Unfortunate. Did he do it again? Oh, no. I think he might have. 2 points awarded. Oh, man, you hate to see that.
11-6, the updated score. And a tight contest here between Chuckey-Doak and Cocke County, tied up 30-30 with just 3 matches to go.
Yeah, unfortunate swing here. I mean, it seemed like a pretty even contest, and these lock hands have absolutely killed McMurray. Okay, here we go. Gather up that arm. Start walking towards the head. Get him towards his back. There we go. Settle down. Get the chest down. No, he's right there. Oh, it's so close. The ref hasn't awarded yet. Fields fighting out of it. Oh, get back behind. Yep, okay. So 4.
So, okay.
It's 11-10, though. You got to go. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. You got to make something happen. McMurray needs to turn. He's only got 8 seconds. He's got to go. Even if you cut him and try and take him down again. Oh, there's just not enough time. Oh, poor McMurray. McMurray with the, just the mental errors, the locked hands, absolutely swung that match.
We'll start the third round. 11-10, and
okay,
it was very close. Very close.
I apologize for the viewers at home. That was the second round. The third round is underway now. Okay, so McMurray still has plenty of time.
But a great comeback there by McMurray, and he gets on top early here in the third to take a 13-11 lead.
What a wild match this has been. Wow. It's been so insane that it's taken me out. Fields almost looks like he's grabbing that leg.
Wow.
What a
interesting takedown there.
Looked like he was hunting for a reversal there, but just kind of swung the wrong way. Stalling call for Greene. McMurray with a stalling call awarded, 1 for Fields. Looks like another score discrepancy.
And I don't think it's the scoreboard operator.
No. Not Coach Jason Shelton, the middle school Greeneville coach. All right.
1:10 to go.
McMurray with the 1-point lead. Locked hands again. Oh, no.
Oh, and that is just crucial.
Oh, man, it looks like that's going to be a disqualification. Oh, no. Oh, man. So in the event of a disqualification, it looks like Cocke County going to be awarded 6 points. I did not think that was possible. I've never seen that many locked hand calls.
So too many locked hands called, and in a 30-30 match,
that is
Cocke County gets 6 points.
Swing. Oh,
wow.
Man.
That is just so unfortunate. In a match where McMurray fought all the way back and he had all that momentum heading into that third round, halfway through the final round, it's a disqualification. 6 points for Cocke County. The Fighting Cocks take a 6-point lead. Christian Tuberville, the 215-pound sophomore, up for Chuckey-Doak. And Cocke County will trot somebody out there.
Tuberville moving around well with that collar tie. Front headlock situation here. He needs to really put pressure on that front headlock. He's kind of pulling him on top. Gets the takedown, circles behind. Tuberville comes out to an early 3-0 lead. Doing good. That crossface, you'd like to see him gather up that arm or get wrist control. Another hard crossface. Man, that looks painful.
Halfway through round one, Tuberville leading 3-0.
Looks like he could cinch up a cradle right here. He needs to slowly walk the arms to the legs, loses the position now. He's got a half. He needs to get off to the side and run it. Keep him in bounds. Oh, man, that is deep. There it is. He needs to hold, settle back. Oh, there it is.
Nice stuff. Christian Tuberville deadlocks us once again, 36 all. And Coach Scholl will walk out for the Black Knights, I do believe. Or at least he did at 285 against Greeneville. And this could be the decisive match, with both of these teams tied at 36.
So it looks like, do we see Scholl anywhere out here?
Thought that was Scholl over there to the right.
So it looks like Scholl didn't come out. So we've got the Cocke County getting a forfeit at 285, and we're going to see some 106 action between Caden Stills and Shane Patterson. So Cocke County gets 6 on the board, and this is going to come down to the little guys. Oh, huge ankle pick right off rip. That was lightning fast.
How about it from Caden Stills?
The sophomore with the speed. Wow. Jogging from position. Didn't score off of it. Picked it up very quickly, and Shane Patterson, the freshman from Cocke County, did good to get his foot back on the floor. Dangerous position here. If you're Caden Stills, you got to try and stand up and not fight for this. Yes.
3 points awarded for Cocke County.
Shane Patterson breaks him down after getting the back position.
42-36, Cocke County in front of Chuckey-Doak here in round number 2. And this is a big match.
This is huge.
Especially in the district overall, because a win for Cocke County here puts them in better position to finish top 2 here tonight and move on to regions.
Solid reversal. Oh, he's going to go for a split right here, but Shane Patterson wise to it. Bellies down and gets his hip down. Caden Stills with the leg pressure. This is nice. He's hunting for it again. The only thing, just couldn't lock it up right there. That would have been so nice to see. Top leg presser from Caden Stills looking nice.
So quick.
The only thing better than watching the big guys wrestle is watching the very little guys. Yeah.
106 pounds. Stills and Patterson.
Man, he is hunting for this spladle. So what he's going to try and do, he's going to try and, oh, man. Too short a time, wasn't able to get the spladle. He's going to try and cinch his arms around the opposite leg and then pull backwards until both legs were in the air, and Shane Patterson's back was touching, but couldn't quite pull it off.
At the end of round 1, Patterson leading 3-2.
This does not feel like a 3-2 match, though, does it? Ooh. Stills. Crazy sequence right there. He's going to be awarded a near fall right here. Looks like the ref awards 3. Caden Stills with that leg pressure once again. Shane Patterson has a hold of that leg now. Circling out. Caden Stills reverses the position. Puts Patterson towards his back. Another near fall situation. Settling for the pin. Looks like it could come shortly. There it is.
Wow. Chuckey-Doak with the pin late from Caden Stills, and we're tied at 42. Jimmy, what happens if we reach the end of the round and we're tied at 42?
We will move to tiebreakers on criteria. So I believe the first tiebreaker is most pins. And unfortunately, I don't believe we have that data for you. But I believe the scores table overlooking it right now, like,
right.
Oh no, who won?
So tied at 42, and we go.
We're moving on.
Let's say we go to the judges' scorecards.
Exactly.
What a battle there between Chuckey-Doak and Cocke County. A very interesting match late when you had, was it Tuberville or Murray who was in front, and then the disqualification happened?
And McMurray, unfortunately, some mental lapses. I believe the locked hands is a problem for, it seems like, a lot of the Chuckey-Doak squad. You'd like to see them clean that up. It really just comes down to inexperience. There are a bunch of sophomores and a freshman, Over time, they'll understand, they won't just operate off that instinct.
So they're going to get together to discuss. We'll go to break. When we come back, we'll have our final round of the night and move over to the left mat once again with Greeneville and Cocke County. This is the District 2 duels at Greeneville High School as you listen to the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside. or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now, get it straight from our doors to yours.
Value every day, Food City.
Your project needs power. Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greeneville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greeneville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greeneville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greeneville, where we will save you money.
Tommy's Plumbing has been in business for 30 years, and we're still growing because we treat our customers like family. We are proud to do any job from kitchen faucet installation to a complete home repipe. Tommy's Plumbing offers warranties on most products installed by our technicians. When the job is done, our friendly professionals make sure to clean up. We invite you to visit our new showroom in Jonesboro to see our quality products for yourself. Tommy's is the only one to call when you need a fast, reliable, professional plumber in the Tri-Cities.
And we welcome you back
Greene
to
County
Greeneville High
basketball
School, the
is
District
on
2
the air.
duels, still
And now,
trying to
Matthew
figure out a
Palazzo.
victor between Chuckey-Doak and Cocke County. They were tied at 42, and we went to the judges' scorecards to see. You called it, Jimmy, a decision by
criteria.
By criteria. So you start off at, say, a category like pins, or
I believe the very first category is who had more pins, so it doesn't count forfeits at all. I'm not quite sure how it falls afterwards, but just know that there's a long list of criteria they can go down. So it's a never-ending rabbit hole. They will determine the victor right here.
Well, they've got the whole posse over there looking to get things squared away.
Yes.
Other officials over there, all the coaches over there looking to determine a victor. Let's take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week. Of course, our First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week gets us started. The first time we've been on the mats here all season. Also here tonight, we do have a couple of games on the hardwood on our local radio airwaves. We have Texas A&M over at UT in men's basketball action. And then Bryan State making the trip to Beard in a boys-only game over on WGRV. Tomorrow, lone game, it's Tusculum at UVA-Wise on the hardwood, WSMG for that action. And then Thursday, we hit the hardwood for the middle school ranks once again. Derek and I will be making the trip to North Greene Middle on Thursday. That'll be our Bachman Bernard Game of the Week presented by Tommy's Plumbing. First time we've seen North Greene Middle. Excited to do just that this week. And then Friday, to round out our work week, Greeneville at Granger on WGRV. And Q. Couldn't think of a better way to end that week. We do have a final score in local basketball as well, with North Greene getting a victory over University High 69-19. The North Greene Lady Huskies get the win and start their District 1 AA playoff right on the right foot in the win column. Also an update in Mossheim as West Greene does battle tonight with Cosby, 28-25 as they head to the fourth quarter over there. Or Unicoi County, excuse me, not Cosby. So 28-25, Unicoi County leading by 3 as they head to that fourth and final quarter. So looks like we're nearing a decision on the mats here. Jimmy, just glad that we got the chance to do that, do this here tonight for the district. And I wanted to touch on kind of the importance of getting top 2 finish in districts, moving on to regionals, and kind of explain to the viewer how it works in the wrestling landscape as opposed to basketball and football and in the postseason format.
Yeah, absolutely. It's changed a ton since I was in high school. When I was wrestling, it was just regions, just the region champion advanced to state. Now we have a whole district, sectionals, regionals, state. I mean, it's an entirely different setup that can be confusing at times. This is the first stage of dual meets, so the top 2 will advance to regions. After regions, they'll go to sectionals, and only the sectional champion qualifies for state. So a much larger bracket you have to escape. Normally matchups that would have happened on the state level are happening at the sectional level, which is why you saw Greeneville bow out to Anderson County in the sectional finals last year, instead of that being a state level matchup in years past. But yeah, I mean, unbelievable night of wrestling. I'm so happy to be here with you and Derek. It's been a lot of fun so far. Hopefully we figure out who our winner was between Chuckey-Doak and Cocke County. I did not expect a tie. That was not on my bingo card tonight.
Well, for some clarity, you can head to greensportszone.com. Tate Russell, who's here on behalf of Green Sports Zone with a full recap, write-up, and photo gallery from tonight's matches. He will provide some clarity. I guarantee you of that much. Tate does an incredible job with the photography. Jimmy, always behind the camera. No video for tonight, but we do have that photography from Tate. Always does a great job.
And it looks like Tate, with the expert analysis, sent me a text. It looks like Chuckey-Doak is our winner. Looks like we went to 5 tiebreakers. Wow. Unbelievable. So Chuckey-Doak wins on criteria over Cocke County. And that has giant implications for this round-robin structure.
Yeah, so say that Chuckey-Doak wins and they defeat West Greene, so they win 2 of their 3 matches tonight, but Cocke County would lose to Chuckey-Doak. Say they lose to Greeneville here in this final round. Is it just by who you beat, or is it by total points throughout all your matches in the round-robin?
I would have to assume, losing the head-to-head with Chuckey-Doak. I mean, Chuckey-Doak might advance to regions tonight.
It looks like Cocke County visibly upset. Coach Victor Schultz.
Yeah, and
maybe not upset really, but just at the way that things panned out. I mean, you'd never expect for it to go to a 5th tiebreaker. I mean, it's
very unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, unbelievable. I mean, and I'm sure he was looking at every scenario, every way they could do. You never want to go out like that. Looks like we're gathering team captains. Cocke County stepping on the mat to face Greeneville.
Yeah, so we move on to the 3rd. I mean, however way you do it, I guess, but we are eventually moving on. Not typically how these things go.
Right. Yeah, usually there are no ties in wrestling. It just turns out tonight, Green Sports Zone present, why not?
Why not prolong this incredible evening? Tuesday night, the District 2 duels.
Like I said, I'm just having a blast here.
What a battle between Cocke County and Chuckey-Doak. Let's get things jumping in this 3rd round.
Looks like Gabe Oakley warming up.
Jimmy Bowman making his color analyst debut here tonight. Derek Charlton doing the yeoman's work, our producer and our cameraman this evening. A packed house on hand here for Greeneville on their senior day. Also, one more match, I guess, the region finals that Greeneville will be hosting. As for how many they will have, I think February 6th and 7th is what I saw. But could be an all-day affair.
Yeah, I believe that region finals is for the individuals. So
okay.
Yes. So,
right. Yes. So not potentially the last final or game for some of these seniors, but
right. So
the last duels meet.
The TSSAA separates the dual meets from the individuals to give the individuals a chance for a personal state championship. And I believe Greeneville will be hosting the regions February 6th and February 7th. So be on the lookout for coverage of that through videos, tape, and et cetera. And it looks like Gabe Oakley kicking us off versus Jackson Jewell. Gabe, serious pressure.
Saw Gabe with that tech fall in that first round against Chuckey-Doak. Excited to see him once again. Very exciting wrestler.
Like I said earlier in the broadcast, it's so hard to get 100 wins in your career. So to do that, on top of being an excellent student with the 35 ACT score they mentioned earlier, planning on going to UTK for engineering, just an exceptional athlete and human, it seems like. A lot of pressure here early. Jewell looks strong. You saw it in his match versus Chuckey-Doak. He's fighting very hard. This is not going how the match Gabe had earlier in the night went. Jockeying for position. Jewell on a leg. Nice job circling out there. He's going to gather up that arm. Might be looking for a trip here. And they're going to go out of bounds and reset in the center.
Still scoreless through a minute in the first round.
Not the lightning flurry we saw earlier. Jewell low on a shot. Gabe grabs a cradle, looks like. Circles behind for an easy 3. He's got that arm locked up. And he's got that cinched tight.
And that is where you just see Oakley go to work.
He thrives in these tilts and these easy points positions. It's not so much that he's looking to pin you. He's looking for these points, and it seems like he gets them fairly easy. His top pressure is incredible.
7-0 Oakley in an instant with 20 seconds to go in the round.
And I think he's locking up another Navy tilt. You might see it. No. Laces the arm in between there with the wrist. Tilts back. Another near fall incoming as we end the round. Good bridge from Jewell to not get pinned at the last second there too.
With 4 additional points for Oakley, all those 11 coming in the last half of the round. But you talked about how things can change in an instant. I mean, Gabe Oakley showing us there how quickly and how dominant he can be.
Gabe picks top. I agree. He should be on top because his top pressure is phenomenal.
And we're in that situation again. We might see another tech fall for Oakley here.
Could very easily. I could see a situation where Coach Shelton would rather have the pin for the additional team point, but it looks like Gabe gonna have 2 technical falls for Green Sports Zone live broadcast tonight.
Nice.
Could easily put him to his back right here. He gets on top. He needs to throw in his legs in the grapevine. He didn't do it. It's okay. He got the technical fall, secures 5 points. Styling on him for his Green Sports Zone debut.
That is just awesome. 2 tech falls in a night. Gabe Oakley just completely dominant here this evening. On senior night, no less. And Oakley dominates for wins. Only had 3 tonight as he gets 35, 36, and 37.
Looks like we're going to see the state champ, Brylan Rhodes, sophomore, won his state championship as a freshman against Wyatt O'Brien, sophomore from Cocke County.
It's going to be exciting. It's the first time we've seen Rhodes here tonight. First 2, no opposition.
He comes out like he's fired from a cannon from what I've seen.
$15 seconds in.
Solid entry on that leg. He's going to double off, and there's a half. Oh, he almost had it. He's just going to cut him. He's going to let him up, get more takedowns.
That's very interesting there from Rhodes. I haven't seen that really at all tonight.
Slide by. Wow. That was lightning fast. Assistant coach calling to cut him again. We're gonna potentially see a very quick tech fall here, guys. Brylan with 2 nasty slide bys. I mean, they are lightning fast. O'Brien doesn't even know what's hit him before he's already face first on the ground.
I mean, that is just a flurry of points, 9-2 in an instant with 1:15 to go in the round. What's the earliest tech fall you've ever seen? Or the quickest?
Sometimes they come extremely fast. Brylan with an unconventional start there, grabs the assassin straight to O'Brien's back. You're going to see a pin right here.
Yeah, automatic.
Why fighting it? Brylan steps over. It looks like, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what a state champion wrestler looks like. A dominant performance.
Brylan Rhodes with win number 40 on the season gets the pin and gets the 6 points for Greeneville, who jump out to a 12-0 lead over Cocke County here. Nearing the end of our night of high school wrestling at Greeneville High School.
Looks like we're going to have Greg Tester up with Skylar Kiker. But just to touch on Brylan again, man, he's an absolute world beater. Could easily repeat as state champion, and you saw it here tonight. Just relentless. I mean, he's all action, all fast pace. He's on top of you. He's taking you down. He's letting you back up. He's taking you down. He's letting you back up. And you feel like you have that breather. He was trying to escape bottom, and bam, you're straight on your back. So good stuff from Brylan tonight. Glad we got to see him wrestle.
Here we go up next for the 132-pound division. Kiker against Tester.
Tester pushing the pace early, getting Kiker to back up a lot. Good entry on this double leg. Gets a nice 3 there. Needs to stay behind the elbows. Might be trying to go for this cradle attempt. I might have spoke too soon. Yes, he is. Locks it up. Easy pin. Looky there.
Not even 40 seconds in, and Greg Tester with another pin for the Green Devils. That one was over quickly.
That one was. Made me look very stupid about saying stay behind the elbows and then immediately cinches up that cradle. What a performance. Greg recently had his first solo flight.
Yeah.
What a cool accomplishment.
As a junior in high school.
Junior in high school. JROTC. Looks like Sonny Pryor just picked up a forfeit win right there. Good stuff from Sonny. I'm sure he'll take that win. And then, let's see here. Looks like we're going to have Sneed step out.
So with us going straight to Oakley and bypassing the 106 and 113 division.
Since we started off the night at 106, every round subsequent will move up a weight bracket for the start. That's why we started off at 113 in round 2 and started off at 120
So we'll
tonight.
end our night with 120, or with 113.
Correct, yep.
Okay.
So we just saw another forfeit for Cameron Sneed. Looks like Hunter Shelton stepping up for the mat.
Hunter Shelton has not wrestled tonight, and we won't get to see him. Man, that sucks.
No wrestling on senior night.
Oh, Hunter. I'm sorry.
Cocke County coach is apologizing to him, actually. I understand that. That has to make you a little sick. Throwing the headgear. I'm sure he's not that sad, but it has to be disappointing he doesn't get to wrestle on Green Sports Zone for his senior night, you know?
Yeah. I was looking forward to watching him tonight too.
Absolutely.
You've talked him up
like
so much.
Like you said, your cousin, very slick wrestler.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got Mac Hall kicking us off versus Logan Stewart. Mac, quick slide by. Buries him into the mat for 3. Mac built solid.
This might be the first we've seen Mac Hall here tonight.
Gathers that arm. Needs to stay in bounds. This is a tricky spot on the mat to wrestle. You can see him trying to drag him slowly back towards the center. 2 points of contact remain in bounds, so no out of bounds call here. drives him to his back. There it is. He needs to settle back. He's got the near fall already, so he's going to be at least up 4. I think he's got this pin if he just settles him down a little bit. Nope. Good fight there from Logan Stewart.
Near fall for Greeneville, though, with 4.
Oh, slick
wow.
Fireman's. Wow. Almost straight to his back. He's going to be awarded another near fall here if he can settle it back. I mean, a Fireman's doesn't get much prettier than that, ladies and gentlemen. Needs to settle back. It's another situation where you'd rather have a pin than a technical fall, but we're easily approaching that technical fall range. Ref won't award the 4 until he loses the position. There it is. 9 seconds left. How much fight does he have? There.
Oh, wow. 4 seconds to spare.
I mean, really, really great stuff from Mac Hall tonight.
What a show. At 157, Mac Hall and Greeneville has just swept through the ranks of the Fighting Cocks of Cocke County tonight. 36-0, they lead it over the team from Newport.
Looks like we've got Gideon Ellenberg up to the mat, facing Andrew Jones from Cocke County. Rough time for the Fighting Cocks. You know, you come out of that Chuckey-Doak defeat probably a little deflated. You've got to wrestle a very strong team in Greeneville. Yeah. It is unfortunate for them. Oh, another slick Fireman's. Man, that was nice. Gideon looking to cut him. Yep, lets him up. Another takedown, slick double leg, straight to the mat. Wow. Lightning fast. I wonder if he'll look. Nope. Goes for the Navy tilt. He's gonna get some back points here. Looks like just 2. He's gonna cut him again. We could be looking at a very fast tech fall. Another takedown. Man, the ref didn't award an escape, so Gideon never lost contact, and so his cut was in vain. But we saw another takedown very fast. We're gonna see a pin right here.
Oh, wow.
Looks up, smiles at the crowd. Absolutely great stuff.
Gideon Ellenberg with the pin. Just halfway through the first round. Again, another quick victory for the Devil Wrestlers, and they build upon that lead once more, 42-0 over Cocke County.
This has been very fast and very dominant. Looks like we're gonna have James Treptow back up to the stage versus Tanner Mantooth.
This is a Greeneville team looking to get back to the state's biggest stage. They've been runner-up in the dual wrestling scene 4 times, the most recent of which coming back in 22, which I believe was their last appearance in Murfreesboro.
Yes,
they won it all back in 2013, year you were a part of the state title run. Could we see, Jimmy, this Greeneville team win the gold in dual wrestling this season?
Good takedown from James there. You know, Greeneville's solid top to bottom. I don't really think there's a situation where they don't at least put up a good fight and get to states. I mean, they're so experienced. The depth of talent is just amazing. And I hate putting expectations on them like that, but they're such a solid team. As Treptow looks to be a pinner here. Good bridge from Mantooth. Staying off his back just by pure will.
That is some so impressive.
Very great neck strength. He might be able to escape this. Treptow settling back. I think we're going to see a pin here. Mantooth putting up a fight, but gets pinned in the end there. Treptow puts another 6 on the board for Greeneville. Man, this has not been great for Cocke County. You know, after that deflating loss on the tiebreakers from Chuckey-Doak. has to be heart-crushing. Looks like we got some more action for you guys. Good takedown. Lightning quick. Looks like he's cinching up a cradle. That was fast. He needs to hop and get hip to hip with him if he wants to secure this cradle. He's just pulling it back on sheer will. There he goes, hip to hip. He's going to settle back with this cradle. Ooh, don't give up the position. Okay. He got the 3 near fall. That's all that matters.
Greeneville leads 6-0. Just over 30 seconds into the first round.
Settles back with the reverse half. We could be seeing another pin. There it is. Put 6 more on the board for Greeneville.
Just quick work. 54-0. They've taken a lead. And just like a buzzsaw, have run right through Cocke County.
You know, they do this to really good teams, too, is the thing. That's why I'm putting such high expectations on them. I do think they're capable of whatever they can accomplish this year. As we see Hayden Matthews take a forfeit, add another 6 to the board. And we're going to see, looks like, Ian Caldwell for Cocke County. And Doug Blake for Greeneville. Doug, slide by attempt. Wasn't able to pay off just then. He's going to be looking for it all night. I can tell that. He's already fishing for it. These heavyweights, oh, man. These heavyweights love to hang out in these positions. Dangerous spot for Blake to be in.
Oh, wow.
Caldwell looking for the mat return. He gets it. That'll be 3 points. Caldwell looks like a massive human being. Gets the push out. Stalling call is very interesting. He might have raised the wrong arm right there. I don't see a situation where you can give a stalling call to Cocke County, especially for a push out. I think the ref might have accidentally.
So for these heavyweights, do you have to make weight at 285, or could
Correct.
you be anywhere over 285?
You cannot be 300 pounds. You have to make the weight, and that has been a problem in the past for a couple of Greeneville heavyweights. It does happen.
Could you be 265, not qualifying for that 215, but could you just wrestle up?
Correct. Any weight past the 215 is completely fine. Caldwell strong on top here. I would assume there about has to be a weight discrepancy here, like you're saying. Caldwell on top. We've seen a lot of pressure from him. 39 seconds left, leading 3-0. Cinching up a cradle. He's going to get hip to hip. Blake needs to fight that grip as hard as he can right now while he's still on his belly and not his back. He needs to get as long as possible to not get pinned. Ah, good job. Reaching back.
10 seconds to go in round 1.
Dangerous position. Good job on Blake to abandon that and not get put to his back there with short time left. Green neutral. You can tell, very tired. Oh, went for a hip toss, lost position immediately. Caldwell looking to drive him again, and we're going to be out of bounds. Stalling
That's
call.
another stalling.
Yes. So maybe the prior stalling call for red was correct, because it should have been a point had that been 2 green stallings. So like slide by attempt, didn't quite get there. Caldwell just all over him.
Oh, wow.
Pin.
First points for Cocke County here in round 3. 60-6, the updated score.
So we're going to see Shane Patterson come back out and I believe take a forfeit. Yep. Shane Patterson puts another 6 on the board for Cocke County. They're up to 12. And then we've got Christian Thomas Padilla versus Micah Williams.
And just such a conflict of speed between that 285 and 113 weight division.
It is always a much more frantic pace at these smaller divisions. Usually they're technically more gifted as well. That's why it's a harder weight division to win at. It's also why I was a 220 pounder, because I was not fast enough for those kids at the lighter weight divisions. Good takedown there. Looks like he's going to try and run this bar, but Coach Shelton screaming for him to put a half in. Still yelling for it. There he goes. He's got that half deep now. He needs to run. Oh. Good job on Micah to get that off of his head. I don't know if you can hear it at home, ladies and gentlemen, but Coach Shelton is screaming for this half Nelson. By far the bread and butter of Greeneville wrestling. A lot of wins have come from this half Nelson right here. Oh, he lost it, but he almost had it. When he gets that position, he needs to just rip it. Get chest to chest, and I mean go as hard as you can. Ooh, wild reversal right there. Straight to his back. Quick pin. Man, that was lightning fast. Blink and you miss it. Micah Williams coming on top in the 113-pound division for Cocke County.
And what a job by Cocke County to storm back there at the end and put. Well, you had the you had the win at heavyweight at 285 with Cocke County's Ian Caldwell, and then you had the forfeit, and then a pin late there by Micah Williams.
Yeah,
and you steal a couple late points.
Yeah, absolutely.
From the home team.
I believe they're discussing whether or not we're going to do some JV matches.
I think you're right there. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll try to see if we can compute some final stats or not. See after.
If I'm not mistaken, this should be Jackson Jewell from Cocke County in the 120-pound division. Not sure the Greeneville wrestler.
We'll keep it right here for this match, but first we've seen of that here tonight, a shove that far off the mat.
Solid drive out right there. You know, if you ever want to rack up stalling calls, it's probably the best way to do it, is just drive your opponent straight out. Solid front headlock position for the Cocke County wrestler. Circles behind, gets the 3. Greeneville wrestler has to work up to his base right here. Oh, man. ran the half straight to the back, lost the half, but it looks like he's going to settle for at least a near fall here. If he can keep this locked up, though, could be a pin. Good fight off of his back right there. Needs to work back up to a base, not let him circle back. But yeah, Jack Jewell, heavy pressure on top. And 4 in a row for Cocke County to end this, as Jackson Jewell in the 120-pound division gets a pin right there in the first period.
That was great work from Jewell. And I believe that's going to be all she wrote here in this final round of the night. Cocke County and Greeneville was the nightcap. Cocke County with 4 straight victories to end our night. We'll take one final break. When we come back, we'll put a bow on tonight's broadcast here at the District 2 Duels. It's the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week.
My dad was born here in 1933. The Terry family has been around East Tennessee since that time, almost 100 years now. Over the past 25 years of my career, I've had the opportunity to represent East Tennesseans all over the country. When we say, let our family help your family, we mean that. That is something we live by here at the Terry Law Firm. You have my word that we will represent your family just like you're part of our family.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hard-working equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
In Greeneville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
From sharp cuts to flawless color and perfect extensions, we make dream hair real.
As milkshake experts, we deliver exclusive treatments, glosses, and pro product advice. Finish your look with nails and waxing done with care.
Relax and recharge with our signature Japanese head spa.
Come experience the main brand difference.
At the Main Brand Hair Company,
We wrangle your tangles.
At Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
And we welcome
Greene
you back
County
to
basketball.
Greeneville High School at the conclusion of our Tuesday night and the District 2 duels. So the top 2 in District 2 move on to the region tournament, and as we spoke about earlier, starts their trek, their road to Murfreesboro, so to speak. The runners-up in District 2 just being awarded their plaque. Chuckey-Doak High School, the number 2 team, punched their ticket to the regional tournament. Chuckey-Doak looking to get back to Murfreesboro for the first time since 2014. The Black Knights with that tie at 42 with Cocke County earlier tonight. One of the more fun stories that we got to cover here this evening.
Absolutely.
The 5 tiebreakers that they needed to get that victory.
Yeah, well, what a storm back. What a gritty win they had over Cocke County to cinch up second place here. And just great that they could represent our county so well.
So they'll move on to the region tournament. The region duels next Tuesday right here at Greeneville High School, as Coach Shelton announced right before we came back from break. But Chuckey-Doak is moving on to the region duels. And here's Coach Shelton to announce the District 2 champions. And Greeneville being awarded their District 2 champions plaque. Jimmy, once again, just overall dominance here tonight from the Greeneville Wrestling Devils. I mean, pins left and right, just complete and utter domination tonight from Greeneville. I mean, that'd be the word that I would use to describe it. Just a fun team to watch, like you talked about they would be. If we still want to see Hunter Shelton, maybe we can come back next week and see him at that region dual meet. But, man, what a fun team as they get their District 2 champion plaque.
Yeah, absolutely well-deserved. They wrestled well all night. They pinned a lot. They didn't get pinned a lot. That's the secret sauce in wrestling, especially at the dual meet level. Good job to them. Congratulations. You know, I'm sure every kid out there would tell you this is not the goal. The goal is regionals. The goal is sectionals. The goal is to make a state appearance. The goal is to make a state gold, you know, and I truly believe they have that potential. I mean, if every kid out there understands their role and how they're going to go out there, man, the sky's the limit.
3 more dual wins for the all-time leader in wins in Greeneville wrestling history as Coach Randy Shelton awards his team the first place plaque in District 2. Jimmy, you were a great teacher tonight. Thank you from me, and I'm sure many of our viewers at home tuning in for the first time on what is this wide world of wrestling, but it was fun. It was wild fun all night long. So thank you sincerely for all the help and all the explanation here tonight. I feel like I know more because of you after tonight.
Well, thank you. You're way, way, way too kind. When I watch the tape back and listen to my voice, I'm sure I'll hate it, but thank you for the kind words.
You know ball, Jimmy. I'll give you that. You know ball.
Great wrestling tonight. Thank you guys so much for having me. Hopefully this isn't my last broadcast.
Yes. Hopefully, I mean, we might be here at the Bats again. And again, Greeneville, like you said, not the crown jewel of the season. Still eyeing that state tournament in February 20th and 21st, the individual state tournament, but then the 31st would be the duels, which is when they would be competing for the dual crown, where they would be looking for their first state title since Jimmy Bowman's sophomore year, 2013.
Jimmy Bowman's sophomore year. Please don't ask me how my personal match went with that Pigeon Forge kid, because a scared and very, very frail 152-pound Jimmy Bowman stepped on that mat and got dusted. I'll tell you that. But always good to get a team gold like that.
Well, it was wild fun here tonight. Greeneville, 3 wins. They win the district. Chuckey-Doak, surprising some, moving on to the region duels next Tuesday night right here at Greeneville High School. Greeneville in action next January 17th in the John Clock Memorial. So also is Chuckey-Doak in those same John Clock Memorials on the 17th, along with West Greene as well, who we saw earlier here tonight. That'll do it for our broadcast here tonight. For Jimmy Bowman, our color analyst for the evening, for Derek Tarleton, our producer and cameraman, I'm Matthew Palazzo, saying so long, good night, and God bless from Greeneville High School.